Okay, now can you hear me? Oh my god. Okay, now can you hear me? Ah! Okay, I have an echo. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So, is my volume good? Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. Everything is like changed and guess what? The one thing I forgot to do was I forgot to hit go live. I'm over here pressing everything almost in tears and I couldn't get it to go live. And you should have seen me on Canva. Thank you, Todd. How is everybody? I missed you guys so much. I did. Things have been so crazy. Um, I'm still actually doing like all these course. Like it's crazy because I'm trying to qualify for get certified in like two different things that are in the same world, but it's a lot. But there's a lot going on, so I'm going to try to do at least a live at least every weekend, so at least we can have that because right now I don't know if I'll have the time and I can't promise. So I don't want to do that, but I do have time on the weekends now. Yay! Um I missed you guys. I missed you. Where is Hold on. Where is she? Hey Lisa. How's it going? Where is oh my god, I forgot her name on here and I don't want to say her name. Our Patriot. Hey Fernette! Fernette's not going with the F for you. Well, for one, I did have health issues. I did have a little surgery done, but really it was school. Um, it's almost killing me. I'm serious. Like it's crazy. I did get certified like preliminary for one thing, but I am also getting trying to get certified for something else also that's in like the same world. Makes you more employable. I was offered a job and it's it's like the kind of job that I would take just to work like a year and get it on my resume, if you get my drift, that kind of thing. Where is our Patriot? Let me text her and let's bother her for a minute and see where the hell she is. She's playing her little what do you call them? Like games on the phone. Okay. What the hell am I doing? Look at this, guys. I'm totally like, I become like an expert on like, Word and all that. Hey, Salty Peach. No, it's fine. Honey, you didn't miss anything. You missed me going, can you hear me? Can you hear me? When I forgot to hit the go live button. But I did find our 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 original theme song. Okay, it's back. Yay! I met this guy in the gas station parking lot. Wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. I met this guy in a gas station parking lot, right? Um, he was like getting thrown out and everything, and I stuck up for him. He was well dressed black guy, white shirt. I can still remember this. Like I don't know, and I liked his earrings. Okay, so anyway, he was out there like hustling his ass off, he knows like nobody can play really a CD anymore, but what he was doing was putting his YouTube channel on there. So I listened to it in the car. When I got in the car, I went to his YouTube channel. Actually, I threw the CD thing away the other day, so I forgot what his name was. But now I kind of put it in my. I found it, and in my history. But yeah, I was gonna use his song because I even asked him, but like I don't know if I. Who the hell knows if I got an answer back? I'm so like I get so many notifications, especially like from here. So okay, where the hell is she? I also have this other place that reached out about a job. Um, okay, and so I have a phone thing with them, and there she is. I just texted you. You didn't expect me to be on. Well, I wasn't on time. What am I talking about? I was pressing all kinds of buttons, freaking out. Kind of like my issues that I was having with Canva. Oh my God. Because I got rid of it. I'm not paying, I couldn't pay $16 a month when I wasn't like, going on here all the time, I was just talking about the guy I met in the gas station parking lot, but guys, he was really good looking too, okay? And he was really nice, but yeah, they were screaming, yelling. I mean, I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke, okay? But I had like these couple of singles that were in my like wallet for like ever. So I just like I was like he was asking for like donations, and he is out there hustling cuz I read the comments under like one of his songs, and like I met you in the Publix, and I'm thinking Publix, is he traveling the country? Like, because, there are no Publix where I live. There are none. But I remember them from Florida, I don't know where else. But guess what I've got in my cup? That's what I'm talking about. But I gotta admit, guys, I've cheated on Diet Coke. Okay, let's be real now. I've cheated on Diet Coke with, let's see, okay, cherry Diet Coke. No, it started with somehow I ended up with some Coke Zero cherry, and I didn't like it that much at all. Like I took a sip, I was like, no, no. So what I did is I'm hey, it's too hard out there to with money and groceries to be like throwing things away, right? So what I did is yes, so do I, Salty, so do I. And if you ever like watch old stuff, whenever they'd be like at a diner, they'd always want a cheeseburger and a cherry Coke. Like I always remember that. And so I got myself some I put Diet Coke with it, and I mixed them, and it tasted like so I was able to use it. And I love, so then I also got myself Diet Coke and cherry. Oh, am I? Hold on, let me turn this thing up. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I missed you guys. Okay, wait, I forgot which way. All right, hold on. Am I louder now or lower? Because I forgot which way to turn the mic, and I have a Zoom thing this week, and I don't want to have it wrong. I need you guys to help me. I'm sipping on white wine. Oh my God. I think I'm going to call you that from now on. Blanche. Do it. Do it. But you are. But you are in that wheelchair, Blanche. It's a little better? Okay, hold on. Did this get moved? I can't remember. Oh, damn, why'd I throw that away? Oh, I didn't take out that little trash so I could grab that. I think I'm good. I'll just move it closer. There we go. Cause I reorganized my space, and like I had to lift the very heavy ass monitor up and like put a new mat down because like I was using this like marble looking one. It was pretty, but after a while it got dirty and you couldn't clean it. And also, our oils, like they were like my arm oils, and even I also put like coconut oil on like after a shower and stuff. So like, it's there, and it was turning like part of it yellow where I put my arm to move the mouse, like over all the years of using it there. And I'm like, I have got to get rid of this. So I had bought a mat a while ago, like a big mouse pad mat, but it was like long, but I don't know, it worked out good. But anyway, enough of my babbling, but let's move into, okay, I want to talk about Mackenzie Shirilla for a minute. Do you guys remember when am I, let me know if I'm too loud. What in the hell is wrong with this thing? Oh, volume. Oh no, that's volume in my ears. Okay, never mind. I don't need to hear myself at that rate. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's this way. All right, am I louder now? Patriot. You're supposed to be a patriot. Am I louder now? Can you hear me now? That's my southern accent. Can you hear me now? Patriot, stop playing your games and get typing. My favorite anonymous. My son left his vape here. I was feeling frisky. Oh no. I did? Is it? Oh god damn it. I hate this thing. So it's all right. Fuck it. Okay, now I know I'm loud as fuck because I could hear it. Whoa! Hello. Okay, so if I'm too loud, let me know. Trust me, my family does. Okay. Which is it sounds far away and weird. What the hell is wrong with this damn thing? It's like brand freaking new. Okay, what about now? Better? Are you messing with my head, Patriot? Do I sound far away and weird? Even though I like. Hey, Olap! Olap will tell me. Well, you tell me, Patriot. Um, oh, you hear it fine. You know what? We're just gonna say Patriot's just being, her. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's practically in my mouth. I can open my mouth that big if you really want to know. I'll do it next time I cam up. Um, no, I'm just joking. I can't. I'm not a snake. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Olap! And you guys, it's so good to see you guys. It is. But the one person I really miss, and Pass for Pets, it's so good to see you. Um, I put the post out yesterday. My father, who you guys know I live with because he can't be by himself. I'm terrified of him falling, like for real. Um, because he'll do things without his cane and stumble around, and I'm like, oh my god, like my heart just falls in my stomach. Anyway, I have my own space, so I have my own privacy, and I'm cool. So, and also, you guys know I'm in recovery, and I spent many years living miserably and not around. And so, I don't care how old I am, I'm going to be around. I don't care that I live with my dad. You know what I mean? Um, it is what it is. And I'm glad that I'm the one that's here because we all know about the so called sibling I have had, whatever. So she's not going to help him. And we know she didn't help me. But now I'm going to ask you guys a question before I move on to Mackenzie. Is any of you, are any of you, this is a weird question. Are any of you taking any of those peptides? If so, put a one in the chat. And I'm just curious if any of you are, because I know it's like really huge on TikTok, which you guys know I don't really do TikTok. Um, I look at it basically once in a blue, but my friend, he babbles on about it, right? And this woman, oh God, I ran into her on a podcast and was driving and couldn't get rid of her until I got to a spot where I could stop. So, you know what, Salty? I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, there was one that I wanted to try, only one, okay? I'm not one of those nuts that like, oh, I want to stack them or whatever the hell it is they do. But like, I wanted to, and guys, if you guys do that, please don't think I'm insulting you, because you know I talk shit. Okay, I'm a shit talker. What's a peptide? It's like a chain of amino acids, and they signal things in your body. Like, for example, the most widely and used real peptide that is FDA approved is insulin. That's a peptide. Okay. I believe like the Ozempics and all that stuff are also peptides, if I am correct, but don't count me on that. Um, but I believe so. And all these places are literally, oh, it's for research only. And I watched this documentary on them, and a lot of people are getting them from like China, and there's other stuff in them. Like, you know what? I'm afraid. Like, literally, I am. I don't care that this one lab swears they're made in the U.S. They have been established for a long time, but like nobody was talking about them. And then I saw this kid. He is a kid. He's not even out of high school. His oh my God, he had a high school checking account, guys, and from in Chase, and they literally banned him because they're all using codes, and everybody's taking these peptides, and he made in 1 month $27,000. That exactly, Salty. That's what I do. Even when makeup would come out that I wanted, I'd be like, "Nope, I'll wait. I'll see." Because a good diet is fine. You could get all your amino acids from that. That's very true. That's very true. And you got to remember that also, I'm not, you guys know I love my skincare, I love all that, but I have been using the same things now for a couple of years, and my skin has never looked better. And I don't jump on bandwagons, I don't keep changing it. The Chinese youngins injecting shit. Oh God, youngins. Oh God, no, no, mm, no. I have like two little lines on my forehead, right over here, like up here. They go this way, and I was like, oh my God, I got to get Botox, right? And this lady, she's like, oh my God, no, no, I would kill to have your skin. Jill, please don't do that. Da, da, da. Not that I can afford it right now, but whatever. Um, so she goes, after all of that, then she admits that she gets like Botox all over her face. I was like, you gotta be kidding. But then she showed me a picture of herself pre Botox, and okay, all right, fine. Everybody can do what they want, but maybe she's right. I don't need it. When I need it, maybe, but not now. I really don't need it. My skin is genetically unlucky. Let's just put it that way. Um, you get bone loss with Botox and saggy. Oh, hell no. No, thank you. Thank you, Salty Peach. Thank God I heard that. Okay. You don't. Why do I know Fernet has Botox and like perfect pulled back, snatched skin, perfect nails? Everything is spotless because she doesn't even allow fingerprints in her house. I'm picturing it right now. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, anonymous. It's an anonymous. Let me turn my sound off. I forgot to do that. See, guys, I'm out of practice here. I was bad enough when I was in practice. Now look at me, right? Okay, all messages. Okay, great. Oh, and by the way, if anybody does ever want to donate to the Jill Going to School and Broke Jill Fund, probably best way to do so would be through the Cash App or the Ko-Fi because since I'm not on here enough, I don't want you guys to send me you know any, what do you call it? Oh my God. You guys know what I'm talking about. Through YouTube because super chats. God, am I out of practice? Because I don't want it to be like wasted. I wouldn't want that to happen. So um but anyway, let's move on. True, but not no Botox. True. Oh my God, I love Frenette. True. You gotta hear this. True, but no Botox. Oh, wow. On the 18th. Are you a Virgo or are you on the cusp? I told you my mama is blackety black. Okay. I forgot that. I get it from my mama. You know what? I was singing that song that I don't know why in the bathroom the other day, but I don't know the words, so I was just like, "Where'd you get that something?" And then whatever. People are leaving. Okay. Let's jump it in. Oh, you're a Leo. Oh, Fernette's okay. So you guys. So your birthday's like around now, Salty. Then. So happy birthday. Yay, happy birthday to Salty Peach. Um, I had heard from a little bird that there's it's gotten so ridiculous in the drama world around here. And I don't, oh my God, I forgot her name. God help me. I'm not talking about the one that Ola hangs out. Well, God, what was her name? The one that got married to the hat guy and moved to UK. Oh God, what is her name? But I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, okay, thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll check them out during another video. Emma, thank you, Ola. That's not who I mean when I say the drama community has gotten so, fucked up. I heard that had somebody called a missing person and I'm just like, thank God I don't even watch that stuff. I was like, thank you, Lord. But um, anyway, let's jump it in. All right, so Mackenzie Shirella. You guys remember that was one that I really did my homework on. And like I said before, the craziest thing is that all the things I read about her at that point in time, before the Netflix, before that, and I still remember when I said, what was it, Strongsville, Ohio. I remember Olap saying, Ohio, all the these crazy things happen. Isn't it? I used to call Ohio the serial killer capital because whenever I'd be watching true crime, it would always be Ohio. And I'm like, what the hell goes on over there? So, anyhow, um, then the Netflix came out. But all the things I read, I never heard that she had a sister. And I can just imagine because I did hear phone calls and stuff like that with her and her ridiculous mother. And her parents are doing her no help. Like they should shut up and stop talking. If anybody is following any of that, you know what I mean. They're humiliating. Just shut up. The father lost his job. How are they going to get their little princess everything now in prison? So, and she's got her mother running her social media. Also, the judge had said to her, I doubt that you will ever get out of prison because it's the way she is. And her parents never said the word no to her, probably because they knew what it would be like to say no. Yes, yes, Texas. Hey, Texas, how are you? I saw it was like the last minute, and I was scrolling down X for a second, and I saw like an old thing that, where I asked you, like we were talking about, like somebody asked what was the, you would want the, if not money, but whatever. And I said, Texas, you know what I would want. And you thought it would be makeup. I said, no, Diet Coke. I haven't bought makeup other than mascara for longest because I have so much. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. And I'm going to use what I got. Yay, Jill, doing good. All right, enough of that. So, yes, it's so great to see you. Okay. So, I'm glad some people showed up. I thought nobody would. Where is I know this certain person who doesn't love me putting them up on the thing, and he knows who he is, and I'm saying hello, hello. Um, fr- fin- Finger red number one. Oh, happiest birthday ever. Finger red number one. Finger red. Anyway, so yeah, and his bestie, yeah, and her friend too, Texas, which is sick. Vidal is in the house. How are you? Okay, so yeah, so I there was a phone call, uh, and in the phone call they talk about the fact that they took apart this girl's bed. So now she's basically either on a mattress on the floor or like a box spring and then a mattress, and that's it. So that she couldn't have an under her bed. It's like, and they laugh at it. And it's I like I said, until everybody got Mackenzie Sharilla crazy, that info about her having a sister was like nowhere. And guys, I went through everything before I did that original one. Anyway, like I said, the parents need to shut up. That's just my opinion. And yeah. So we're gonna watch a tiny tibble of that of a like half of like it's a video that somebody did, and we're only watching like the last half. So it's not long. But we're gonna watch that and get that out of the way. Hey Camps, how are you? And guys, if anybody had seen um Jack Burton around, I would really appreciate you letting him know. I put a message there, but he did tell me once that he doesn't go on X. He only goes to check if I left a message for him. But I did put a phone number there for him to call. I call it my YouTube phone number. But I did, and he never called. I see him. He doesn't check his. Yeah, I know. I know he doesn't. Salty, give him a message for me, okay? Tell him to go in and check and, you know, tell him and to keep his, what do you call them? You know, his notifications on for my channel, if he's even still. I know. And thank you for everybody who kept, you know, subscribed. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. Let me see what I could still do. I'm pressing buttons, Fidel. Thanks, Salty. I'm pressing buttons. Let's see. Where the hell am I? Oh. All right. So, yeah, we're kind of far. This is Heart Starts Pounding with Kaylin Moore. That's the name of the channel. I'm sorry I didn't leave links. I really should go and do that after. I just didn't have time. I apologize. Oh, whoops. Jill, you did it again. Oh, Jill, what's happening? Your usual, Jill, that's what's happening. Go back to StreamYard. Okay. You know, I opened the window. Okay. My God, I'm so out of... shut up, Fidel. It's funny because did you see my message under one of yours where I think I said something about the buttons. I said, isn't it great to press a button? You said something like, oh wait, okay, I got the right button. Something like that. You said it. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta get her. All right, let's go.
I really do feel bad. It's killing me. Mackenzie's parents, Natalie and Steven, were by her side from day one. If you've seen the documentary, you see how much they stand up for her. They had been through a rough patch recently. The couple actually had declared Chapter 7 bankruptcy that May, the same month that Mackenzie graduated. Stephanie Jessup, who was Mackenzie's aunt, had started a GoFundMe page to support Mackenzie's recovery because that was going to be a big financial burden on the family. The family was bracing for a long and painful rehab. Now, during this time, Mackenzie also received a visit from Jamie Flanagan, Davion's adopted mother. Jamie encountered Natalie Sharilla in the hospital room, looking after her daughter. And the first thing that...
Oh my God, I didn't know. I actually didn't know that.
Natalie said to her, according to this woman, rather than, I'm sorry for your loss, anything like that. No. She said, quote, don't believe what they're saying on Facebook. Now, Jamie found this extremely odd. What did Natalie mean? People online, it seemed, were already turning against Mackenzie. They were saying that there was something suspicious about the crash, and they blamed Mackenzie for what happened. Now, we all know that social media does love a scapegoat, and the more that the public was able to comb through her social media, the more that they were blaming her for things based on posts she had made. And in this case, the internet mob might actually have been onto something. On TikTok, Kenzie and Dom posted like a ride or die power couple, going out together, smoking weed, partying together. They also showed themselves dancing in the club, going to the county fair, taking a party bus to prom, that kind of thing. And
I'm sorry, the county fair. Sorry. She was a piece of work. She still is. I mean, it's unreal. It's just unreal. Now, the father, we know, lost his job because he was dumb enough, first of all, to wear a t-shirt on the Netflix documentary that says, boom. Are you out of your mind? Like, oh my God. I get why if that's true, why he wore it. For the channel that does support her, that's their merch. but it was so damn inappropriate to wear when that's what she did. She went boom, and 2 lives were ended, that didn't need to be. And she was, they, I mean, I don't think they've ever told this girl no, ever. But to say in an interview like that, it, it's okay to smoke pot, and that if someone's gonna do a drug, that's the one to do. Mind you, guys, he was a teacher at a Catholic high school. Okay, what do you think happened after he said that? No, she doesn't, Salty. No, she does not seem racked by guilt at all, because she's not. Because there's no. I still got my notes from when I did the original Mackenzie one. If you didn't see mine, go back and watch it. But yeah, if you want, I mean, you don't really have to. We know the story now. Like, it's shoved in our face all the time. But I actually got Netflix back I was only going to keep it for a month, but I found some other stuff on there that I want to watch, and then I'm getting rid of it again. It's just too ridiculous. It's just too ridiculous. But I was very, what's the word? I wasn't, impressed with that documentary. I thought it was going to be very interesting. I might hear something I didn't know. It was the most uninteresting. I've seen better content just made by regular everyday creators. And not to be funny, but even my crappy stuff was better than that. Do you feel me? I might not have had her on or whatever, but still. Please. Okay. And I also think they're not helping her. And now they're really in financial dire straits here. And I don't know. Her appeals are all gone. I don't know what the parents are fighting for at this point. Stop going on TV. You're making asses of yourself. People need to forget about the parents so that the father can get a job. It's like they forget they have another child.
Reality, the relationship was a pretty volatile one. Dominic's mother, Christine Russo, said that the relationship between Dominic and Mackenzie soured starting in January of 2022. But according to their peers, tension was just a regular part of this relationship. Dominic's family said that Dom and Mackenzie had a relationship of high highs and really low lows. They would have these huge fights, they would break up, and then they would get back together. And this would happen on a regular basis. The 4 years that they spent together included several periods where they were fully broken up after huge fights. Friends would mention that Mackenzie stopped trusting Dominic after he cheated on her, and she regularly threatened to break up with him. Dominic's friends said that he could do much better, saying that she was a problem. But no matter what side they were on, everyone pretty much agreed that the couple's arguments were dramatic and oftentimes dangerous. When Mackenzie didn't get her way, it seemed like she could be pretty intense. One of her fights with her parents was so bad that it was the subject of a police report. On March 23rd, 2020, Strongsville police were called to the Sherilla household because Mackenzie, who was 15 years old at the time, was threatening to take her own life. The police report said that she was not going to be taken to the hospital for treatment because her parents did not believe that these threats were real. Now, in the Netflix documentary, Natalie and Stephen Sherilla said that they thought their 17-year-old daughter, Mackenzie, was mature enough to be trusted to move in with her 20-year-old boyfriend. Even after she was having fights with them that were so bad the police were getting involved, even though everyone knew about how bad her fights with Dom were, even though she was a minor. It just, to me, seemed like they had a really, really hard time telling their daughter no. even
Totally agree with her. And also, um, I think it was more like, I am moving in with Dom. See ya. And more than can I? You know? And also, I don't think Dom wanted her to move in. I'll be honest, like spending the night sometimes, okay, but moving in, no. Now I had seen on or no, there's a podcast. I can't think of the name of it, but it's also on here and it does a lot of that Mackenzie stuff. And I've watched like maybe 10 minutes here, 5 minutes here, whatever of it. And they actually had said, one of the friends said that it was weird, like they'd be over there and she would just be there all the time, like they would be working or talking about something and she would just be like chilling on the couch, or like, why are once in a while, okay, but like she couldn't be away from him, I mean, at all. Probably, yeah, I agree, Salty. They probably did not want to agree with her. I'm sorry, deal with her. It was probably like hell. And I also truly believe, my heart kind of feels like it breaks for the other sister because she doesn't get the all the love. Frenette is saying, wait, why you gotta put this up? God, Frenette. Ah, I was in the pool at 17. What pool? For fuck's sakes. I liked boys, however. Yeah, my parents would have knocked me upside my head. Oh my God. Yeah, same here. And you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad because I didn't turn out like Mackenzie. And she's over there in prison. And I don't care what commissary you have and all that. Like, I don't care. That there's nothing like losing your freedom. Now, fortunately, I have never had a felony. I made it through my substance abuse without one. Thank God. And um I I do know that like even the misdemeanor time I did was a lot for some reason. I always did like the max, like two times I did the max. I got tired of it. You get tired of it. And one day you just say, "Okay, I think I'm done. How do I do this?" Because I don't know how to live. Okay, wrong topic. Okay, moving along. um and the thing is, there's nothing like your freedom, okay? And I truly believe that she thought she could do anything and everything, and she was going to get away with it. And I I don't know what it was, but also the bench trial, bad idea. But that's a different Blanche. Oh, I feel you, Fernette. When I was 17, I was doing the same thing. Like, also, I had what they called, a curfew. Blanche. I've never been to the drunk tank. I got very lucky. Just saying. I wasn't an angel, but I knew my limits. I wasn't either. Not like you guys don't know, but I was dressed up as one once. Oh, anonymous over here is lucky, she said, for that she never caught one either. And that shocks me. Um it ruined your life. But the reason that I agree with the judge that she will not make parole is because of her disciplinary already. They say that when you go, she's going to get knocked the first time no matter what anyway. But the second time she really would be like doing 20 years, okay? She would have a chance. The problem is what she doesn't know, or maybe she doesn't just doesn't care anymore, is that they look at what you were doing at the beginning of your sentence. They actually, it doesn't matter that it's like 15, 20 years ago. They look at it. And she is so obnoxious, and some of the things that were written up that she actually said when she got caught um is so absurd. And also the mother is, stop lying, okay? She did not take neonatal vitamin, neonatal, I mean, like, whatever, natal, prenatal, neo is after, prenatal vitamins, for, because she wasn't feeling well and needed, no. She could have gotten that from, the doctors there. Okay, no. She got that, and take a wild guess. For her hair, her nails, that kind of crap, okay? No remorse from this family? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. Blanche, I love it. I love it. God. Oh, you make me want to watch that movie. Okay, let's go.
For basic common sense things. Mackenzie lived with Dominic for over 7 months, and according to Dominic's family, she was accepted by them and treated just like a member of their family. But as anyone with in-laws can tell you, accepted doesn't necessarily mean liked. Dominic's friends didn't seem to trust Mackenzie, and neither did Dom's siblings. On July 17th, 2022, Christopher Martin, who was a friend of the Russos, was with Christine when she received a phone call from her son. Dominic was on the highway with Mackenzie, and he said that he did not feel safe. He sounded extremely distressed, and Christine sent Martin to go get her son. Martin got on the road and called Dominic to get a location from him, and he eventually found Mackenzie's car pulling over on the shoulder of Interstate 71. Neither the Russo family nor Christopher Martin reported this incident to the police, but it did ultimately end up in the police report on this case. And here is what the report said on this. Quote, Martin was on the phone with Dominic at the time. As both cars were pulling over, Martin heard Dominic and Sharilla arguing. During the course of this argument, Sharilla said, quote, I'm going to wreck this car right now. Dominic moved to exit the vehicle. When it came to a stop, Martin testified that he saw a tussle inside of the car with Sharilla swinging her hands at him. And the more stories that police heard about the couple, the worse things looked. One night, Mackenzie apparently showed up at Dominic's house. She was angry and she was demanding to be let in. Dom told her firmly that she broke up with him and they no longer lived together. He told her that she needed to calm down, but she did not. She threatened to stay there all night and said that she would key his car if he didn't let her in. Now, Dominic recorded this episode on his cell phone, and it is really harrowing to listen to. They play a little bit of it in the documentary. It's hard to completely make sense of it, even with all of the context, but what it does show is a pretty vivid portrait of what their fights looked like. At times, it feels more like a hostage negotiation. And, that is one thing that I do feel like gets lost a little bit in this story. The document.
I swear that I think that he cared about her, and she would, like, those people that say, I'm going to do this to myself if you leave me. I'm going to do this, and try to guilt them. And you know something? If that was, if like I was the person that somebody was saying that to, you you need to not feel guilty, like, because they're not going to. And if they make like a quote attempt or whatever, and even if that attempt goes too far, that is not your fault. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. Um, there's a reason I'm saying that, but I know some people from years ago. So, and of course, there's a lot of degenerates in here because, the person who is like, yeah, talking, the person whose channel this is a complete degenerate. You know what I mean? And I love it, Axelot. Love to see you. It's great. Okay, let's, uh, was there something I was going to say about our fight? No. But the truth of the matter is, he would never, this guy was so well brought up and he was such a gentleman. He would never have put his hands on her back. And she is very, very tiny. And oh my God, on one of the jail calls, she was saying that she didn't want to go in the shower because of like the way people can see, because like she from her bed can see right into it, and it's like, honey, you better get used to it. You got the rest of your life basically. um and she says, quote, uh, and dead serious, she says this, yeah, but with my cute little body. I was like, oh my God. Oh, who loves themselves, huh? But with my cute little body, people are gonna see. I was like, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Like, stop, please. I can hardly take it.
Documentary spends a lot of time painting this big, complicated picture of Mackenzie. But my heart was really breaking for Dom here. I know that we're only seeing one side of everything, but I imagine it was scary for him to be in a volatile relationship like this when he was so young, and to spend the last few years of his life being threatened by his girlfriend. By the time the end of July rolled around, it's hard to say definitively where this relationship was at. They might have been on the verge of another cataclysmic breakup. They might have been in the process of patching things up. Their friends were pretty divided on this point. Dom's brother Angelo thinks that Dom wanted to end things for good. Rose and Mackenzie's other friends said that the two of them were considering marriage. But I will say anything that Rosie says was just featured in the Netflix documentary because she refused to talk to police at all after the crash and give them any context or information. But all of this is what led to the night of July 30th, where all we have to go on are the surveillance videos of the car passing the light at 35 miles per hour and then screaming up to 100 and crashing into the wall. By the fall of 2022, Mackenzie was well enough to regularly leave the hospital. In October, she was photographed at a concert sitting in a wheelchair. Later that month, she was spotted on social media attending a Halloween party with Rosie and some other friends. She no longer needed the wheelchair at that point. Now, these friends were all dressed as the rapper Playboi Carti, a look that I would describe as kind of like zombie and clown-like. The parents of the victims didn't understand the reference, though. How could they? And they were very offended by the fact that she would dress up like a corpse so soon after killing her friends. Though some of Mackenzie's friends do say that this was a nod to Dom, that they listened to a lot of Playboi Carti together. And even if you take Mackenzie's word for it and think that the group costume was innocent and
I did not know that. I had no clue that that was supposed to be, you know, something to do with music and something to do with him and a Playboy Cardi and all that. I did not know, but I don't know. I just still don't like it. I agree, even if that was the truth of why. I don't think the other girls would purposely um, say, yeah, let's do that. Dress as corpses right after I just don't think that. So maybe I'm wrong. I know, but this girl, she was not gonna let him go ever. And this tells you. And if you've seen that little quick thing where it's like one of somebody who dated her real for like a real quick minute while they she was broken up with Dom, told the police that she believes like in these spells that she puts on him that he was never gonna leave her. I mean, she was like there was no way she was could let him have somebody else, or no, more like somebody else have him. She just couldn't deal with that. She wanted the lifestyle. She wanted the the different um luxury, like, I'm sorry, like Prada bags and, a Chanel bag, like every a different one every day. She wanted that stuff, and I mean, my God, she really did look like she was going to, you know, trying to get in porn with the way she dressed, rather than going to school. Where were her parents? My parents would have had a fucking freak out. I mean, they would have killed me. Thank you, Anonymous. Yes, please, guys, hit like on my little pathetic whatever. Uh, but yeah, that's absolutely. I mean, no, I don't know. Let me know if your parents would have allowed you to leave out with your thongs sticking out on the sides, and it just no, no. My God, no. All right, let's go.
Its intent, a lot of people think that these posts are tasteless in context.
Yes,
If you didn't know
terrible.
any better, it would be possible to believe that this 18-year-old had never been in a car accident that killed two of her friends. Her TikToks just feel reminiscent of her life before. Poppy and flirty, she comes off as this cool stoner girl, kind of like nothing had changed. But
Mm-hmm.
things were about to massively change for Kenzie. On November 2nd, while her mother was driving her back from physical therapy, Mackenzie was arrested. At 2:23 p.m., Detective Hazoo charged her with the murders of Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan, and her bond was set at $500,000. And, maybe she was in shock, but all she could do when she was being arrested was ask the arresting officer to not break her friendship bracelets when they were putting the handcuffs on. Mackenzie Shirilla was facing charges of murder, felonious assault, aggravated vehicular homicide, drug possession, and possession of criminal tools. At the time of the crash, she was 17 years old, which would mean that she would be tried in juvenile court. A conviction as a juvenile meant that she would be facing probation, which for the state and parents of the victims was very, very lenient. The state prosecutors, though, Tim Troop and Allison McGrath.
There is no way, and we all know it, that a 17-year-old who commits that type of crime would never be charged in juvenile. Even if they were 15, they wouldn't be. We all know this. If we're into true crime at all, or even just, common sense, we know that that doesn't happen, period. Okay? And some people say she did it purposely before she turned 18. I don't know, but I do know that she has a picture of herself next to a gas pump that is number 18, and it must have been like her birthday, but we all know that she was arrested 3 days after she turned 18. That's when they got the warrant. And I also believe they waited this way. A parent couldn't go in there with her, which I don't like that, but I don't like her either. But still, if it's they could do it to anybody. But you know, I don't know. This story just like it just got so big after that documentary, and I can't figure out why. The documentary was not that good. That other one was better. There's another documentary I saw. I'll talk about it after. All right, let's go. Maybe if I could think of the name of it.
Argued that there was enough probable cause to try her in a county criminal court. A grand jury reviewed this evidence, and though they found that probable cause did not exist for the murder charges, they did exist for the rest of the charges, including vehicular homicide and drug possession. So Mackenzie was now going to be given a full criminal trial. Rather than probation, she could now get multiple life sentences for the deaths of Dominic and Davion. The Sherilla family hired a respected local attorney, James McDonnell, to represent her. At a pretrial hearing on April 13th, Mackenzie pleaded not guilty. She waived the right to a jury trial, requesting what's known as a bench trial before a judge who would decide the verdict and the sentencing. And I can speculate a little bit on why she did this. Mackenzie and her mom clearly felt that the world was starting to turn against her based on her social media activity. While she did, and still does to this day, have supporters online, many people across platforms were pointing out a seeming lack of remorse in Mackenzie's post-crash behavior. And this was showing up everywhere. I mean, while researching this case, we even found a Reddit thread written by someone who was claiming that Mackenzie bullied them in high school. People had their knives out. They were sharing tons of stories about her. I mean, even now there's a girl on TikTok who apparently was in prison with Mackenzie and has lots of stories about her. Her TikToks are really interesting. But Mackenzie maybe felt that she was safer turning the decision over to an impartial judge rather than a jury that could be biased by what they read online. In an ironic twist of fate, too, the judge in the case was Nancy M. Russo, but there was no relation to Dominic. August 7th, 2023, the state of Ohio.
One other thing, the fact that her name was Russo, Mackenzie's father just cannot stop saying that there was they're related somehow. Just it's just ridiculous. He says that nobody is ever going to be able to convince him different. He said, I asked her, I looked right in her eyes, did you do this? She says no, and that's all it took for me. I said, oh my God, to myself. And also, parents know their kids. They do. And I don't know what in hell that, I mean, parents want to believe. But sometimes you have to say, okay, I think my daughter did this, but I'm going to stand by her because she's my daughter. And that's it. Like, just leave it at that. And don't be running around even after all the appeals are over, acting like this, because you're not helping her. You're hurting her, actually. And also, you're making an ass of yourself. And I swear to God, her mother is a moron. I just wanted to say that. Okay, let's go.
Ohio versus Mackenzie Sherilla officially began. The state prosecutors wanted to prove that Mackenzie Sherilla intended to kill Dominic Russo in July of 2022 and that Davion Flanagan was collateral damage in this attempt. They brought up how, according to investigators, Mackenzie's phone indicated that she had been on the same road out of the way of her home where she crashed on July 28th, which was 2 days before the incident. Now, cell phone location data can be fuzzy. It can also be imprecise. Without the precise addresses involved, it is hard to say for certain, but everyone does seem to agree that Progress was not her usual way home. Why would she have gone so far out of her way to drive on this road, both 2 days before the murder and the night of the murder?
It is a cut through. Keep that in mind. Not that I'm saying that she was plotting it like that, but she might have been, doing that. Also, keep in mind she was selling something for Dom. Both, it was a little side hustle between them. And she really liked it, from what I'm told. She could have also been using that spot to meet up with the people, if you know what I mean. It's pretty private, out of the way. And they could have been turning that way to go and take Davion Flanagan home. But I'm sorry, the way she did that controlled turn onto the road, I can't think of why else all of a sudden she would punch it down to 100 miles an hour, not even attempt to turn onto the other road. It just, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go with, like, either she planned this because he was coming to the point where he wanted to end it, and she knew it. And this way, she could always be, oh my, I loved him so much, and the she would always go down as his girlfriend. I know it sounds sick, but the whole damn thing is sick. And if you watched my other one, you remember something else that isn't talked about. She actually didn't want to take Davion home, even though they were together, all three of them, that night. And for some strange reason, and then there was almost like a little argument, and he was gonna go home with somebody else, and then at the last minute he said that, oh, can you drop me? And I guess I hear two different stories. All I know is I wish he had gone with the other guy. I really do. All right. Sorry. Let's go. So I don't know if she was plotting, or if she knew us, like, thought to herself, that would make a great spot. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm driving past something and I say, oh, that's a great spot to fling, something that's no longer living. Let me stop. I don't want my psycho to come out. Wait, wrong button.
This made a lot of people feel like the crash was actually premeditated. Now, the defense made the case that this was just reckless and irresponsible behavior, but does not constitute willful intent to murder. They say that she blacked out during the event and couldn't remember any of it, thanks to a combination of trauma and a medical condition that she'd suffered for a number of years.
Please.
Now, Mackenzie appeared in court with her right arm in a sling. A lot of critics interpreted this as a ploy for sympathy from the judge. Now, this trial was interesting because neither side had any way of proving what happened in the car before the crash. And it breaks my heart to think that Davion was alive at the time of the crash. There was a chance he could have survived long enough to explain what happened, but tragically, he died from his injuries too soon to be able to do that. But the evidence introduced by the prosecution had mostly to do with Mackenzie's character and her relationship with Dominic Russo. Friends of Mackenzie, Russo, and Flanagan were brought in as witnesses, as were all of their parents. On day 2 of the trial, both Dominic's mother and older brother took the stand. Christine Russo confirmed that Dominic and Mackenzie had a very turbulent relationship characterized by regular breakups. She described Mackenzie as possessive and said that she'd witnessed many fights between the two. Angelo Russo agreed with her characterization of the relationship, saying, quote, I witnessed a lot of negative behavior from her to my brother, and that just kind of pushed me away as a big brother figure because she just wasn't fair to him. He said Dominic had intended to break up with Mackenzie that summer for good. They played a phone video of Dominic and Mackenzie arguing outside of Dom's home where she is heard threatening to key his car. But the defense emphasized that this fight was a mutual one, just between two passionate young people. Mackenzie's lawyer introduced a text message into evidence from Mackenzie to Christine Russo that read, quote, "It really kills me not being able to remember anything. I promise you I would tell you. I've been asking my therapist why I don't remember, and she said it's because of trauma, but I'm going to try to get hypnotized and make myself remember." That text, he said, indicated genuine grief and a desire to stay close to the Russos, who she thought of as extended family. And ever since that text message from Mackenzie to Christine, Mackenzie had maintained that she could not remember at all what had happened that night. And that brings me to day 4 of the trial, when Mackenzie's team made a last-minute decision to bring Natalie Sharilla, Mackenzie's mother, to the stand. Now, Natalie and Mackenzie's relationship had always been strange. One thing the documentary doesn't touch on is that it seems like the two of them spoke to each other in gibberish that was similar to Pig Latin. Some people have suggested that the language is known as Carney, which is literally the language that carnies at fairs would use to talk to each other. Now, Natalie stated under oath that her daughter had been diagnosed with a condition known as POTS. Maybe you've heard of this. It's a condition that can cause low blood pressure and increased heart rate. She said Mackenzie had been diagnosed with this in 2017 and had been taking salt tablets to help manage it. She claimed that Mackenzie had been fine for a while, hadn't shown any signs of passing out, but 2 weeks before the crash, her symptoms had begun to reappear. Now, maybe you can help me out in the comments wherever you're listening, but when I read this, I couldn't help but think, if this is true, why was she allowed to have a drive?
Okay. So basically, we're good. We got to the gist of it. We've talked enough about her. I mean, we watched enough about her. If you wanted to see this whole video, what the hell am I doing? Where's the name yard? Yeah. I already forgot who it was, but I mentioned that at the beginning. Wait, let me go back for 1 second. And oh, she doesn't say it up there. Okay, sometimes it does. Anyway, I will link it when I get when I'm done. It'll be in the description box. Okay. So basically, yeah. Yeah, she was a very good manipulator, Axelot, you're right, and she has both her parents, you know, I forgot how to do this. Hold on a second. Like, seriously forgot. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I don't think. Alright, so, wait, is this it? No. Oh, God. I can't believe how much I forgot how to do things on here. Like, really. Really should have played around. Okay, so, anywho, if anybody has any thoughts, let me know. I think she's right where she belongs, and she's not going to make parole because she is not doing anything. Do something. Take classes. Stop getting in trouble. I mean, I know everybody has a side hustle. Like I said, I never had a felony, but in misdemeanor time, people like who can draw very well, maybe would get a little something from somebody for making a card for them to send home to somebody. I don't know. Like, you know, stuff like that. But she, like, what do they call it? Like, bedazzles things, shoes and stuff. She also alters her clothes, which she's not allowed to do. And that is one of the things that she gets in trouble for. So, whatever. How the hell do I delete this? I forgot. Doesn't matter. Okay. So now let's move it along. Move it along. I do have something else I'm gonna put up there. Okay, now let's do it. I love my body cam. I made sure they're not too long, and if you've noticed, I've been very good not talking through on top of the actual video. So bravo to Jill. Yay! Have a drink on me, Fernette. Ooh, this is, we got some info. POTS, because you really can't prove a diagnosis. Ah, my stepdaughter says that she has it. What? I raised you. I know nothing about POTS. Fuck off. Oh, Fernette's having a couple of drinks. I love it. Bravo, Frenette. I'm sorry, I can't stop. My my daughter does too. She also likes to keep her innocent wee girl side in front of dad and her grandpa, but she's partying with her bestie in Gatlinburg for a week. Oh my God. I love the way you put that. Yes, great job, Jill. Yay! Thank you, Axelot. Oh my God. I'm not lying. My favorite liar, pots on fire. Oh my God. You guys are all nuts. I'm loving this. Oh my God, I missed you all so much. Oh, yes. So, yes, I can definitely, I'm so happy that I could do this on the weekends. Keep in touch. Okay. You only get so many hours. All right. A month. So, yeah. Salty. You're all faked. That's well. I can't even remember how to oh no. I can't remember how to delete the it used to be like you hit the three dots and you got rid of it. Wait, let's see. Hold on. Oh, I did it. Okay. Why say stop screen instead of delete? Anywho. Okay. What in the hell? Oh, oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, not sorry. Oh my God. I think Frenette is the entertainment. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, no. However, I have this in order. I'll do it. Okay, we'll go to here, and I need to add something. So. Oh, yes. I love my body cams. Okay, I have a question. Put 1 in the chat if you agree with my friend, okay? 2 if you do not. He just put a lease back, his lease was up, and he released a car this time for 3 years instead of 2, and it's basically the same car, but like 1 year later. It's a 26, okay? And it's white, and he thinks that it's girly because it's white. And I'm like, well, if you're really uncomfortable, why didn't you just say you wanted it in a different color and, come back another day? He just doesn't want to bring his son with him because he has his son then, and then by the time the next week comes, it might actually, like 2 weeks from this weekend, might be when the lease is actually up. He doesn't know. I'm thinking, oh my Lord, have mercy. Is white a girly color in a car? Because I have a white car, and it's like, yes, all these cars look alike. Go to a grocery store, and then it's like, where the hell's my car? Okay? It's like that. All right. So let me know what you think. Exactly. I'm with you, Ronnie. It's ridiculous, right, Salty? I mean, a girly car because it's white. Stop yourself. Now, if you were riding around in a pink Cadillac, then yes, okay? But no, you're not. It's white. Thank you, Salty. You know what? My dad, years ago, he had a Ford truck, and it was white.
2025, officers responded after a woman crashed into a parked car.
I'm just coming from my friend Victoria's house on.
No, but where were you? Like here?
Like right here.
You're coming in here
pull,
and just
pulling
kind of
in.
skirted in.
Yeah, I pulled in on that little decline right there, back there.
Okay.
And pulled in through.
Pulled in through how?
Like I came in this way and pulled right in, and clipped her backside.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Nobody else was in the car? About how fast do you think you're going?
Probably like 45.
Okay, and you drove kind of in that little divot there and then through the grass there, or on the sidewalk here?
You see where that divot like starts?
Yep.
It goes in, and then I drove past this pole, like right here.
Past the pole on which side?
The right side.
Okay.
Oh
so
my.
Through here and then struck that and it.
Yeah.
Is it?
I come here all the time. I just didn't realize how fast I was going.
Gotcha. Okay. You just came in too high.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha.
I literally feel so bad.
Because I got to do my job, and just because of the circumstances here, I got to read you something. It's just so that you understand what's going on and can make an informed decision. But it's essentially your rights. It doesn't mean that you're going to jail or anything like that. It just means that I want to talk to you a little more specifically, okay?
Yeah, no,
So
you're
good. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk with me now? No? Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just cold.
You're cold? Do you want a jacket?
Yeah. Can I have your...
Very smart girl, though, to say no, but... Oh, nice guy. Oh my God. So this is what she did. How? I'm guessing she's not going to, pass a test of any kind.
Sweater?
Will you do me a favor? Will you hang out back in the house or a little further away? Yeah. Thank you.
Little
so I understand you don't want to talk to me. Is that because you're cold, or you just don't want to talk in general?
I mean, we can talk if you want to.
Okay. So tell me.
Jeez, Louise.
I just want to kind of get a clearer picture here. Rummy, do you mind walking it with me?
Okay, come on.
Yeah. And then just tell me kind of step by step what happened.
Like I said, I come here all the time. This is my ex-boyfriend. We just broke up recently, but
your ex-boyfriend?
Yes. But
okay.
I still see him all the time. I still come here all the time.
Gotcha.
We're on very good terms. It's not like that. You know what I mean?
All right. So a friend that happens to be an ex.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I came here to see him, to pick him up, to bring him to my house so we could go spend the night there. And I come in and I pull in, and like
Coming
I said,
from here.
yes,
right? Okay.
Right. I pull in here, and like I said, I genuinely did not realize how fast I was going. I take complete accountability. I understand it was my fault, and I clipped the side of her car, and then
She takes complete compatibility. Oh God, stop talking. Please, for the love of God, you moron.
I pulled all the way forward and then I backed up. I genuinely just came in too hot and didn't know how to control it, and I accidentally clipped her car.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. How much have you had to drink today?
A little bit, but not very much.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe like 2 shots.
2 shots of what?
Tequila?
Okay. When was that?
About 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock today?
Yes.
PM?
Yes. Wow. Yes.
Okay. All right. The 2 shots of tequila, did you have anything else?
No.
Were they just straight shots, or were you drinking it in a mixed drink?
No, it was straight shots. I was chasing it, but I stayed for a while before I left.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got you. So you're not impaired or anything?
No, like I'm fine, and I plan on staying here anyways.
Okay. I thought you were taking it back to your house.
Well, if I was he was gonna drive.
Okay. I got you.
I genuinely just came in too hot. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. What happened after the crash?
I just got out of the car and started low-key freaking out, and I was like, I don't know what to do. What should we do? And he was like, the cops are on the way. And I was like, okay.
Do you mind if I check your eyes real quick?
You can, yes.
Okay. We'll go to this flat portion of the sidewalk here. Keep following it the whole time, okay?
I'm sorry. My eyes are just watering.
I gotcha.
From keeping them open. I'm sorry.
No, okay, I'm going to make circles around your face. I'm going to bring this towards your nose. I just want you to keep following that light. It's going to feel like your eyes are going to like go cross-eyed. Just let them do that, okay?
I'm sorry. Whew.
Okay. So I'm going to ask that you continue with like standardized field sobriety evaluations. Is that something you'll do? It's like a walk and turn, one night stand, something like that.
Okay.
All right. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to grab some tape from my car. Okay. Just hang out right here. Okay.
Stand right here.
Yeah, if you don't mind standing on that for me.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I gotta laugh. She, at one point, looked like she was about to just wanting to close her eyes and go nod off somewhere. You know, like, I said, oh, geez. And, so usually, if I'm correct, when you refuse to do these tests, you are automatically suspended. Am I like, right? Like you get like an automatic 6 months or whatever it is. I would rather have that though, but I would say I want to call my lawyer first, and that's, you know, sadly, I used to have my lawyer like number, you know, yeah, so get it. That's what I would do, but can they still get you for the anonymous? I'm talking to anonymous. Can they still get you? Does anyone know? Anybody in the house? Do they know? I don't know what the hell that was, but it was freaking embarrassing what I just did. Okay. Does anybody want to know? And yes, and that was embarrassing, but yet I walk around in like, you know, Mega Crush Crocs. And it's Croc season, guys. Because like, yeah, I would say I'm skipping this shit, you know? To hell with it.
I'm going to have you do, if you don't mind, just place your left foot on that line for me.
She's a moron.
With your right foot in front of your left foot heel touching toe. I want you to put your arms down by your side and stay just like this until I tell you to begin. It's going to look exactly like this, counting each step out loud. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, and so on until you reach 9. Step off with your rear foot and turn just like this until you're facing the line again, and return back down the line, again counting each step out loud in the manner 1, 2, 3, and so on until you reach 9 again. Any questions for me?
No,
you understand?
I'm trying my best. I know this looks crazy, but I have terrible balance, guys.
I got you. Do you understand all the instructions that I've given you so far?
Yes.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you may begin.
She has no shoe. What? Oh god.
9?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've completed the evaluation?
9 steps, yes.
Are you done though?
I mean, I can keep going if you'd like.
No, it's up to you. Have you finished the evaluation?
Here, I'll finish. Okay.
Now you're done?
Yes.
Okay.
I
All right.
walked the whole line.
So for this next one, what I'll have you do is
Like
stand with your
Johnny
toes
Cash.
and your heels touching and your arms down by your side.
Okay.
For this one, what I'm going to ask that you do is elevate either your left or your right foot when I tell you to. It's whichever one's most comfortable for you. You're going to elevate it approximately 6 inches above the ground, keeping both of your legs straight. You can keep your foot down until I tell you to.
Okay.
You're going to keep both your legs straight and your arms down by your side. Then I want you to look at the foot that you've raised and count in the manner 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay, heard.
You understand that?
I think so.
Don't forget to count.
1, Mississippi, 2, 3, Mississippi, 4, Mississippi, 5, Mississippi, 6, Mississippi,
Not yet, Salty.
7, Mississippi, 8, Mississippi, 9, Mississippi, 10, Mississippi,
Oh god.
11, Mississippi, 12, Mississippi, 6, Mississippi, 14, Mississippi, 15, Mississippi.
You can put your foot down. All right, then. So for this next one, what I'm going to have you do is stand with your toes.
I gotta tell you, like one time when I was waiting for my coffee to like brew, I was just like chilling in my kitchen, standing there, and like after like we did something like this, I stood there and straight as an arrow, you know. Not only am I sober, but I'm also do not. It was the morning, but I did that with my, you know, the way they make you stand with your leg up like that and count. And the truth is, I was losing my balance and I wasn't on anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what to think with that, you know? So hold on one sec. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go.
Toes and your heels touching and your arms down by your side. For this one, what I'm going to ask that you do is when I tell you to, I'm going to have you close your eyes and tilt your head backwards if you're looking up towards the sky.
Okay.
Then I'll give you a command of either left or right. And I want you to use the respective tip of your index finger to touch the tip of your nose and return your arm back down your side immediately without me telling you to do so.
Okay.
Left.
Wait, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be moving my hands?
Yes, ma'am. You're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your nose.
Right. Okay. Left.
Oh my god.
Put your arm down. Keep your head tilted backwards for me. Right. And put your arm down. Left. You can put your arm down. Okay. Go ahead and put your hand in front of your back. Right now, you're being placed under arrest for driving under the influence. For confidential, 1015 adult here. I'm going to ask that you submit to a breath sample. Is that something you'll do for me?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm going to ask for a breath sample. Is that something you'll do for me?
Like a breathalyzer?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Okay. All right. We're going to turn around. I'm going to have you walk towards my car. Is there anything on you that's going to poke, stick, stab, or hurt me?
Can I talk to my boyfriend?
Not right this second. No.
Wait. No. Please.
Not right this second.
No, please. I've been to jail. Please don't take me to jail. Come on.
Do you have anything on you?
No, I can't. I have my phone on me. That's it.
Okay.
I can't afford this. Come on.
I'm going to take this.
No.
I would not have said I've been to jail, okay? I would have kept that little tidbit to myself. Let them figure it out. The problem is, if that was my vehicle that got crashed into, right? I'd be so freaking pissed. And yeah, if she's drunk, then get her the hell out of here. And at this point, you're going, just take the breathalyzer, you know? Seriously. Because all they could say, well, I don't know. Maybe no, because, like, at the same time, she could say why she failed. You know, she was nervous. That she has more fight, I guess. I don't, please, I don't know. This is just, she's an idiot. Okay. Yeah, I'd be pissed if that was my car, and knowing that she's going to jail for it, being drunk, that just helps your case with insurance. You know what I mean? So, and, and and that car's parked, you know?
I literally
Do you have any pockets?
No, I don't have pockets. Can I just see my boyfriend?
Not right this second,
I
no.
thought he was your ex.
Nothing tucked or put anywhere, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious. Why would I joke around about something like that?
I don't know. Like,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Have a seat for me.
No. Guys,
Like, what are you doing?
I need to see my boyfriend.
Okay.
Yes, right now.
Bring in there so I can put the seatbelt on you.
Okay, now she's showing the drunk.
No, like, please, I don't need to go back to fucking jail.
Hack.
Are you kidding me? I have work in the morning.
All right, watch your leg.
Let me please talk. Let me please.
Don't do that. You're going to catch another charge.
Can you
Don't
please
do
just
that.
let me talk to him?
Don't push on the door.
Guys, please. Do you
No,
have any
I'm not-
humanity? Please.
Watch your leg.
Please.
Oh, shit.
Stop.
Please.
You're going to catch another charge.
Please. Please.
This
Please.
is not a
It's so
negotiation.
simple.
With this
Please.
behavior like this,
Please.
no, absolutely not. You're not going to be able to do that right
Please.
now.
Are you kidding me?
No, the way you're behaving like this, I'm absolutely not going to bring somebody else over here.
Can I just want to talk
Are you
to
trying to
him?
get out of the handcuffs?
No, I've been to jail. I don't need to go back. Please.
No. Have a seat and watch your. Look, she's sick of
She's sick of it. Of what?
Please just let me talk to him.
Absolutely not. No.
Are you
Stay in the
kidding
car.
me?
Turn around.
Oh, I think, you know what?
Step out of the car. Just step out.
Are you kidding me?
I actually think he said not she's sick of it, like the subtitle said. I think he said she's slipping out of it, meaning the cuffs. And she probably was. So now they're having her get out and they're going to tighten them. And it's like, just tell her you'll give him a message, you know, whether you do or you don't. But this dumb broad is going to get herself another charge. I see it coming. And no, I did not watch this, you know, through. I just love to see people making an ass of themselves. Okay, let's go.
No, why would I joke
Guys,
around?
there's
Turn
fucking
around.
rapists y'all could be
Turn around.
catching right now.
And keep it.
But you could have killed. Oh, God.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Guys, just let me
You want to
talk
catch a charge for resisting
Stop that.
because
Don't do
that's
that.
where you're at.
I just want to talk to him.
Hold on, two. We'll take one more.
This right here, my friends, is why, if you're smart, you never even have a drink and then even later take a ride in your car or drive any vehicle ever. And that was something like years and years and years ago. I was never like, okay, high school, okay, yeah, they called me 9 or nothing, because if I couldn't drink 9 beer, at least have 9 beers, I didn't bother. Like, don't give me 1 or 2, or you know, it had to be it had to be 9. My friend, his mom went away, right? Jill story. when she was gone for the weekend, I was over his house, and he lived like close enough where it wasn't so far. I could leave my car and walk over there. So that's what I did. And I drank 9. And oh my God, Fernette, be careful. What's the old saying? Wait, is it beer before liquor, never sicker, or liquor before beer? No, I forget. But his mom, when she came home and saw the empty cans, she asked him if he had a party, and he's like, no, Jill came over. I was like, oh my God, why would you say that? He's so stupid. 9 beers, you're a pussy, Blanche. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm gonna find one for you. I'm gonna find a name for you, Fernette. That's it. Liquor before beer in the clear. Yes, that's what I was about to say, and I found out the very hard way. Okay, I had beer before liquor and vomited all over somebody's very white bathroom. That was like, oh God, I was probably like 15, maybe 16. Yeah, about 16. But yeah. Oh, Fernette, I know. But yeah, no, like, I don't think it's I wasn't stupid, because you know that before you put that drink in your mouth, you know that you're about to drink. So if you if you drove to a bar, all right, I literally fought physically with a friend for her keys. She got them, and she took off so drunk that her lights weren't even on. I don't know how she didn't ever catch a DUI back then. I don't know. But yeah. Now, she had been my ride, okay? And so I made sure that I had money for a cab, But because I knew better. I knew better. But back then, this is before Uber. And you know what? I don't like Uber. I do not like Uber. I had to take them once, and I will never, ever do an Uber again. I literally will call a cab. Yes, that's right, a cab. Oh my God, I sound like I'm 70. All right, let's go before I embarrass myself any further, guys. I don't know why you watch me. Oh, God.
Stay back.
I love you guys.
You can walk back behind that cruiser right
This is great.
Are you gonna bail me out?
He said yes.
there. We'll get there in just a second.
That's all she wanted to say.
Because you're driving under the influence.
I'm just trying to get the home. I'm trying to get home. Please,
Okay.
I
Do you have a full?
I can't
Do you have a full?
Just
case?
shut up.
No, we're gonna be.
What do you mean?
You guys are taking all my fucking money.
I
I
don't.
don't have the money for this. You guys greedy motherfuckers.
All right. Let's go into the car here.
She called them
Sawdust.
greedy.
Get in the car.
She's catching other charges.
We're not gonna be successful here. So let's hey, look at me. This is your one and only warning. You're about to be hobbled, which means that your legs get tied to your handcuffs. Do you want that? Answer the question, yes or no. Do you want that?
I just
Then
want
get in the car and sit like an adult.
You just did.
Put your foot in.
Are you This is a waste of your fucking time. He's just gonna bail me right out.
And that's how the system
Okay,
works.
well then let's get the move on.
Okay.
Are
back.
Let's go. You fucking
My
kidding
God.
me. This is bullshit. Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't need
You're
a
not gonna-
seatbelt.
Well, you do. All right,
No,
I'll
I
just
don't.
hold
I'm in
this
a fucking cage. I don't need a seatbelt.
up. That's your choice. She's gonna end up hobbled.
This is gonna be a hobble.
Yeah. So I'm not sure the S2 can be 51.
Oh my dear. As Fournette used to say, oh dear.
We're gonna be hobbled in a second.
Oh,
Let's put this right here.
ah, that scared me.
Go down this.
Sorry.
Guys, I'm fucking trapped. This is
You're gonna go down on your knees,
inhumane
ready?
as-
Go.
You want me down on my knees?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
What a surprise! You fucking men want me down on my knees.
No, Ronnie.
Oh my
Okay.
God! Get off me, you pervert! Oh my God!
Mm-hmm.
I can't even fucking breathe! America! You guys and Donald Trump, bitch! Y'all work for that Jew lapdog
All
motherfucker!
right, we're gonna hold here. Just keep an eye on him. I
Oh
just
my
don't want him
God.
coming up.
You voted for him, didn't you?
Perk 592. Step
Oh my
one.
God.
Step it up.
First of all, he's not even Jewish. I'm just gonna put that out there. And I don't think it matters who they voted for. You're still drunk and crashed into a car. Okay? And if you would have actually shut the hell up and stopped screaming like a banshee. Okay, at least when I ran across that walkway that time and resisted like hell, okay, I wasn't screaming, okay, like what in hell is that gonna do? Man, that night was the one night that I learned not to give yourself extra charges. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, they're putting the cuffs on your ass, okay? And now you're getting hogtied, you dumb broad.
Hey!
I love that word, broad. I wish Michael was around. He used to make fun of me.
Don't fucking grab.
Get off me! I can't breathe!
While
I
you're
can't
talking.
breathe!
You're talking, so you're screaming, so you can breathe. All right? We're not playing that game. Don't grab me. Do not grab me.
You're
Keep an eye on this
pissing off.
guy.
Your wife doesn't.
I just want him
You.
walking up on
Your
us.
wife doesn't. You put
He
that
hasn't,
in.
but
Oh my God! Holy!
we'll just wait for them.
That's why you're putting pressure harder on me because your wife doesn't you. Yeah, I can feel that pressure. You want to give your wife, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, so that's what we're doing.
Yes, that's where we're going. Fuck! Ah! Get off me!
Oh
You
my
made this happen,
God.
sir.
Is that
No,
more
I
cause coming?
Yeah, you did.
Shut up, bitch ass nigga! Get off me!
Oh,
Yeah, we're good.
We're working on this. Will you hold the foot down for me? Just apply pressure here.
she's ruining her
Stop.
chances of
Stop.
getting
Yeah,
bailed
yeah.
out.
Yep.
That's for
Very
sure.
short.
Get off!
Yeah.
I
It's 12 inches, good.
Yeah. It's
Holy shit, you fat.
There
I'll
it
let you
is.
go.
Give a
I'm talking about
dear.
you. Fuck, you want me to talk about you? I will.
Go for it.
Shut up, I'm talking about you.
Okay. Yes. Who's got full?
Let's roll her up. Recovery position, please.
Okay.
Oh my God. You guys
Can
work for Donald Trump, you pussy ass bitches.
no, I think City's next part. But
Yeah,
just
full
hang it.
work. You
Can
know it's fucking true.
I'm in the Tahoe back there.
Bro, get the f off me! You're hurting me! God damn! You don't
Can you grab your
Mm,
back it up?
Where are her shoes?
On her side. That's fine.
None of your lives. You. Holy shit. That's why you're pulling me harder because you know it's true. Holy fuck.
Stop kicking me.
No! 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 Stop.
We're good. We're good.
Get the f- Get the f- off me! You guys suck. You all have small dicks. Yeah, put me in here. Harder! Fucking harder!
You're good. Someone to go around. Let go. Let go. Let go.
You pussy!
All right. Somebody go around and go. Stop.
Get
Lift
me
you.
out!
We're gonna go.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You call yourself a
That's
cop?
fine.
Give me the. Let me go, bitch.
Okay. Well,
I'm dead.
no. To the jail.
Okay. To the jail.
Stop kicking. Let me Stop. Bro! You guys are fucking suck here. Stop!
So she slipped the hobble.
Shit. You guys don't know how to kick. You're real fucking criminals and bitch you in the fucking ass.
She slipped the hobble. She slipped the hobble.
Stop. You're making this worse. Please just stop.
Stop. Yep.
Your stomach. Stop fighting. Can you just let go of my watch real quick?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Real
Are you
quick.
sure? Let go of his watch.
I'm just gonna-
Let go of me. Get the f- off me. I'm already f***ing handcuffed.
You pop your watch off.
Yeah. Here we go.
Let go of the watch. Let go of the fucking watch.
Okay, so we got that
Oh,
off.
now you guys can make all this
Oh,
fucking
this is
authority. Like
I
you
got
have fucking authority to go. Yeah.
You're acting like a fucking child.
Oh, because you're fucking treating me like one, bitch.
Right.
Ah!
It's right here. You
What
bite
are
me
you
again, you're gonna get one in your face. Do not do that.
I fucking dare you, bitch.
I got this side.
I'll see the f- out of your eyes. Please, I can't breathe.
I am gonna guess that she is seriously trashed, like beyond what I even thought at the beginning. Like she is trashed, and she is buying herself so many charges. One time, okay, so like that time I ran across the parkway, right? I had a very, very, very petty ass like warrant. I had pneumonia and I missed something and I didn't fix it. Yeah, quick enough, right? And so long story short, when I was made up my lie of I'm getting beat up and all that crap, which was not happening. I got, finally after a month, I got bailed, and I got taken over to the other county. And so basically, I was like in the cells with all the girls that got arrested the night before. So now it's morning, right? So these girls had been arrested like overnight, whatever. They're in their little short skirts and whatnot from going out, doing their thing. And, getting drunk and driving home from the bars. And there was one girl who came back from the judge, and she was hysterical. Apparently, no, I was in the courtroom. That's right. Yeah, I was in the courtroom. She was absolutely hysterical, and the way they did it there was weird. We were actually like cuffed to like two people were cuffed to each other, so like when she went up, I was obviously going to be next because I was cuffed to her. Unfortunately for me, because she was flipping out because she thought she was going to go home like everybody else, but while she was so drunk the night before, she was like acting like this, apparently, they said, and she refused to give them fingerprints. So that meant she had to go to jail until they got fingerprints and, taken. And this was a Saturday morning. So, yeah, she wasn't coming back. Like, she couldn't get out until like during the week. And she was like, oh my God, losing her shit, guys, in the courtroom, pulling down, and my hand on, like my wrists were getting, like they were bleeding. Finally, somebody came and said, if we uncuff you guys and have to cuff her, are you gonna act up? I said no. So they did. And so I was uncuffed and bleeding. And they, were releasing me. So I'll never forget that. So it's like, don't bother doing this shit. It's just like with me. Like, what was I thinking? I could have been home like a day later, you know what I mean? But instead, I acted a damn fool. That it was my... Oh, that's right. I think you said that once. That you're big... See, I roll with gangsters. I was arrested one time for a $35 check. Roared in the morning. They chain... Oh, I got you. Okay. Okay, so they chain gang in the South. Oh, God, I don't even like that word. Chain gang or South. All of them. But no, I'm kidding, guys. But no, I hate that word chain gang. It just, I don't know. But they kind of were doing that there too, where I was that time. But when you go in front of the judge, they did it different. Like, I don't know. I think that was just, I don't know, so they don't have to use as many cuffs or whatever. But till this day, I still am angry at my father for not getting me out. Like, you don't know. I can be such a baby and a biatch. Okay. In case you didn't know.
I can't breathe!
Well, you're screaming pretty solid, so that's a good indicator.
I will never trust
It's not now. I'm not like reaching with your hand.
You guys are fucking government lapdogs.
Oh,
Bro, holy
yikes,
shit.
Aqualad.
I
She's
will
fucking-
never
she's-
trust you.
Yes.
When did you?
Let's go.
Oh my God. I need a Motrin.
Here's go to fucking try to get for a reason.
That's what we're doing.
God, that's fucking me.
Yep.
You're a piece of shit. I don't get fucking running. No!
Yikes.
Ow, 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 ow.
Don't want to close your head.
My poor father goes through it.
I hope your fucking daughters get taken in like this. You sick
They won't.
fucking remorse. I hope your
Nepotism.
daughter gets taken in like this. You know how much fucking crime is going on right now?
Yeah, you're involved in one.
All you give a fuck about is pleasing Mr. Trump and doing whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah, get rid of the fucking immigrants, right? Get rid of the fucking immigrants, because they're the your problem? You gotta calm down, okay? I understand you're upset, but they're not gonna come process you for like
so
this.
funny.
Okay?
I just want to get it over with.
We'd like that too, believe me.
Like,
I get it.
does this make you feel better about yourself?
Not really relevant.
What?
It's not really
It
relevant.
is relevant though, because you're a cop. You do this to safety.
What?
What do you do this for? What made you become a cop?
Well, you were driving intoxicated and hit a vehicle. Imagine if that was another person.
I
Yeah.
hit a parked vehicle in the driveway that I was turning into.
Correct.
Like, holy shit.
And what if there was a person on the sidewalk and you would have hit said person?
What if? There was no what if.
Well,
so you can't what if me.
I don't have to what if because it didn't happen.
He said to shut up.
Okay.
Good
She
God.
hobbled already.
She hobbled.
Alright.
She's hobbled.
Can we get you out of here?
I don't know, can you?
I'm asking you.
I'm fucking hog-tied.
Okay, can I get you out of here? Yes or no?
You can try.
Okay.
She's
She's gonna come around the other side.
So
I'm
they
not gonna
brought
drag
her
you.
straight to the
She's gonna
jail.
Oh, they're gonna drag me.
All right, sit up, fun. Swing your legs around and sit up.
I heard them say that before.
The suspect was charged with driving under the influence, refusal to submit to a breath test, battery on an officer, and multiple counts of resisting arrest. She spent 3 days in jail.
Yikes. She would have literally gotten just this, right? The DUI and I don't know how. I guess she did get charged with whatever, not taking the breathalyzer, but I don't know if that was gonna help her or not. But if it was, if she acted like, you know, a human, she would have went home because they would have had it so that she would have had a court date. And now it took 3 days for her to go home. You know, unreal. Stupid broad. Okay, let's get her out of here. I forgot. Oh, StreamYard. Okay, remove. And here. Wait, what's happening? Oh, wrong button. Okay. So I gotta add this. I had some other stuff, but I'll save that for next time. But I have this one thing. What in the hell is happening to my screen? I don't like it. There was some kind of, what do you call that? Like upgrade. And I've been working instead on my other browser, the Windows. History. Okay. Okay. StreamYard. All right. Now this was sent to me from Anonymous, and it looks like it is kind of interesting. So let's check this out. I didn't really watch it. I just saw what it was about, kind of started it a little bit while we were watching the other stuff. Okay. Everybody's doing such weird things. Did I do this right? No. Ooh. Oh yeah, I did. Oh my God, what in the hell is this? It's like a screen mask. Oh no. Oh God. Nobody looks like that. Except, what's her name? Oh my, I'm sorry, I can't get past this. Oh, I hate it. Oh my god, wait, we gotta get, before I start it, let's get Fernet. Oh, excellent. I was furious and embarrassed. But I did have money for a lawyer, and yes, they paid me. Okay. That's why I'm retired right now, even though I loved my job. Let me see what happened. Disability leave. Ah! Oh, so would I, Salty. So would I. Also, when you know those like taser guns, when you pull out those wires on your own because you're an idiot, you can't imagine what spurt, like, you know, I don't even think we're allowed to say that word, but BLOOD went flying everywhere. Like, what do I care what I'm saying? Seriously. Okay. Good for you, though, Fernet. Seriously. You know, some people just freaking deserve it. Oh my god. Oh, Fernet. Yes, that's terrible. Jesus. Oh, how humiliating. That's humiliating. I had a friend and that happened to him, and then he didn't go back to the job, and it was a good job. He never went back to it. They didn't fire him or anything. He just was so too embarrassed to go back, you know? All right, let's watch the Scream Mask talk about other people's faces.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, what? You're talking to me? What do you mean? I always look like this. I mean,
Oh,
you
thank
too
God.
can look just like this. Now imagine this. A new beauty injection comes out that promises you'll look 10 times younger. Completely safe, no risks, nothing. At first, everybody believed it because for an entire year, everybody came out looking like they just reversed aging. Except just right after a year, one day,
Ow.
every single person that got the
In case anybody didn't know, Asian women like to have, like, they kind of just showed it, like, on the girl, like, this stuff, like, it almost looks like what I would be like, oh my god, my under eyes are so puffy. But they like that because it makes them look young. So they even sometimes with makeup put something there, a shadow of some kind. I don't know. I learned it on some video. All right, let's go.
injection, their face started imploding on itself. I mean, this is the first time I've seen a beauty procedure have a honeymoon phase. We're talking about a beauty injection that worked flawlessly, a formula that instantly made you look younger and lasted for more than a year. And just one random morning, you wake up looking like a pufferfish. Chinese influencers have been promoting these so-called growth factor injections. And the way they sell it, it sounds like magic. One needle and your face completely fills out. Your cheeks look plump, your chin looks sculpted, and it was pretty much the secret anti-aging formula that people have been chasing for years. Listen, if you were in Shanghai gatekeeping a beauty procedure from everybody, you're getting slimed out by every influencer circle there is and their doctors. And I'm not even exaggerating, the before and after photos look insane. But here's the part that nobody tells you. Give it maybe a year or two, and then suddenly your face just starts moving around on its own. And that's exactly how people end up with the so-called bubble face effect. And it literally looks like they got stung by 1,000 bees at once, or like something's growing under their skin trying to escape. And the biggest danger is that massive delay time frame that tricks you to thinking everything's okay. But I mean, things can just go south any day. And this isn't just some rare side effect. You're pretty much rolling a dice to see if your face accepts it or rejects it. And most of the time, it don't like you. So what even are growth factors? Well, here's where it gets interesting. They're actually proteins that your body naturally...
Oh my god, is all I can say. And it's like what Salty said before, Salty PH. The same thing, like, I'll wait and see what happens with other people. Like, you wait to see, like, what happens because you just never know. If there was a miracle like that, well, I was going to say everybody be talking about it, but everybody in China apparently is. Also, I always look, are they getting paid to talk about it? Like, how many of them, like here in America, like, or in Canada or UK or wherever, it's like, do they have codes for it? Are they making money talking about it? And even if they actually used it, they're gonna end up in the same boat, you know? But yeah, I always bypass people that have the codes. We have the same algorithm, Jill, because I saw that video about the under eyes. I think it was this. Really? That's funny because it was a girl that said it though. But yeah, we must, because yeah, they were saying that and they put like some kind of shadow to keep themselves looking young. And meanwhile, I'm over here like I am lucky. I am very fortunate genetically because I have pretty damn good under eyes. I'm not filled with wrinkles, and I smoked for years, and I, I quit years ago, but it wasn't like as many years ago as I smoked for, and it's like, wow. Even if something promised to make me, anti-aging and all this nonsense, just wait and see what happens, because nobody knows yet. You know what I mean? All right.
Produces, and doctors can use these as creams to either heal wounds or like recover from burns. Keyword, externally on your skin, not internally injected into your face. Because once you start injecting that stuff, it doesn't just fill your face like filler.
Absolutely.
It tells the cells in your face, hey, start growing and don't stop. So now your face is just constantly being spammed with signals to keep on growing tissue nonstop. And oh my God, imagine that for a second. Your face is literally stuck infinitely producing cells. Like the cells start multiplying uncontrollably and you start getting these lumps, this weird uneven swelling. And sometimes it literally looks like something is growing out of your face. It's always been like this. Cosmetic surgery was originally for treating past injuries, and growth factors were used to help wounds heal. Now they're all being used for appearance. Many netizens describe it as feeling pressure, pain, constant swelling, like their face is inflamed 24/7. Speaking of doctors, I'm the worst at booking doctor's appointments, like embarrassingly bad. For me, it was my eyes, because I honestly just kept putting off going to the eye doctor. I low-key started noticing that my eyes were dry all the time. Now, once it's in your face, you can't just remove it. There's no undo button. There's no easy surgery to take it out, and if you try to remove it too early, it can actually make things worse. Like the remaining growth factor liquid that's in your face gets stimulated and starts growing even faster in random directions. Like imagine just like touching it and then it starts to spread out even more.
家说千万不要去那种小工作室打这种生长因子，你打了以后你就会发现你的脸跟我一样，就显得就根本没法见的，而且你打了完以后它就一直长，然后你去切。
If she can't show her face in public, why is she doing that? It's scary as hell, right? Oh my God, you're right. It's frightening me.
切的话它还是会一直长的这种程度，所以千万不要去小工作室打这种生长因子。
Yeah, so many doctors refuse to even treat these cases. They don't want to touch it because it's that unpredictable and it's that risky. not just for the patient, but for the doctor as well. So most people, they just end up stuck with it. And they're just living with faces that are just constantly changing, growing, and deforming. And even some people end up with these super sharp, unnatural noses and even chins that just keep extending over time. I mean, that
Getting
chin really
what?
looks like it could slice a fruit in half. I mean, just take a look at this woman here named Miss Liang from Wuhan. She wasn't even someone who was chasing extreme beauty standards. She said she was fine with how she looked, but she just one day thought, why not just improve it a little bit? That's it. Just one appointment and her life changed. After getting the injection, her face didn't just swell up a little bit. It blew up, like literally inflated. She described it like her face was turning into a balloon, and she said that she became scared even of her own reflection. She had growth factors.
She was so pretty. Why do people feel the need to, why don't I improve it just a little bit? You know? It's like, I used to do a little, but a little wouldn't do, you know. But the thing is, like, there's no reason for that, man. She was she was gorgeous, and it's like, okay. And Fernette, you never finished your sentence. You said you were 50 getting what? I have no idea what the rest of that is. I'm worried as to what you were getting. My mic sounds weird for a second in my ears. Okay. Let me see. It was taking you. Oh, that's excellent. The surgery. Oh, you're finishing Frenette? I was 50 getting the surgery. Oh no, oh God, I'm so confused. Okay, wait. The surgery. Okay. Oh, I'm okay for 55. Your looks, I'm sure you, if it looks anything like your photo, you're beautiful. I mean, have a full head of hair. My gray gives me away, but there's a thing called hair dye. I have a nice silver streaks that women who does my hair helps make it pop. Awesome. She's in love with my hair. It's too heavy. Well, you're fortunate in that department, Axelot. You really are, you know, because I have somebody who actually lost their hair due to what was it? A certain type of alopecia. There's like 2 types. It was one of them, and she lost her hair from it, and it's sad. See, when you're a guy, you could just shave it. You know what I mean? When you're a female, I mean, you can if you want to, but you know what I'm saying. It's hard. I'm gathering. I know she's been through it. Ready to retire anyway, girl. Oh, I was 50 getting ready to retire anyway. Girl, I've been tired. I gotcha. I love the way she stopped. Fernette cracks me up. All right. What the hell? Come on.
So it spread everywhere. And at the
This is
time, she
crazy.
did try to fix it
Doctors
using
did
surgery
this.
multiple times. And each
Doctors.
time, the growth came back. It kept regenerating constantly after each and every repair, and doctors could only slow down the process. And this just gets really sad, honestly.
Oh,
误打生长因
that
子。
was her.
之前每个人都说我很好看、很漂亮，我被朋友骗去打的。第一次打完挺好看的，就上瘾了。第二次打完，不到1个月就变形了，发红、发胀，而且很麻木，无法接受。
Even to this day, she still posts on Douyin about her weekly repairs and warns people to avoid just even doing anything to your face. Now, you might be wondering, How does something this sketchy blow up on a platform with millions of people? How are the clinics even getting away with this, even though it's an illegal procedure in China? Well, simple. Rebranding. Because nobody's walking into a clinic like, can I get these illegal growth factor injections that might permanently ruin my face? Instead, they just slap a new label on it and they call it like youth serums, growth peptides, or like face activation. I mean, these clinics know that growth factor injections are illegal for cosmetic use. So they just sell the same thing under a different name. Instead of growth factor injection, it's baby face packages. Because everybody and their mother is obsessed with the baby face aesthetic. They'll post these aesthetic clinic visits where there's like soft lighting and then just some girl laying down getting injected. And the caption is always like, finally achieving my dream baby face. But there's one renowned influencer who massively blew up this year, and she got what I would say is the worst possible outcome from all of this. We're talking about a Douyin influencer known as Peach Blossom Baby. She basically became the living embodiment of what happens when you just go overboard with chasing perfection. She started young at 17, and before that, she's always had this intense awareness of how she looked and her appearance. She was tall, like around 1.8 meters in middle school, which really made her stand out. And she hated being tall. She constantly felt watched and judged, which made her just obsess over her appearance, to the point where school didn't even really matter anymore. And you know what she did? She lied to her parents. She told them she needed 200,000 RMB, which is around $30,000, to start a business with a friend. She said if it worked, she'd double it, triple it, and her parents believed her. They gave her all their savings, like all of it. And what did she first do? She went straight to get plastic surgery. I mean, if I ever thought of doing something like that as a kid, I would just be instantly banished to the Shaolin temples to train as a monk for the rest of my life. Now, that was just the beginning, because over the next 8 years, she got procedures, like procedures, over 1,000 procedures, 400 injections, and 200 of which were growth factor injections just for her forehead. And the goal? Become an internet celebrity, escape the 9-to-5 normie jobs. Jobs aren't for people who've had plastic surgery. So she created her persona, Peach Blossom Baby. Now this is where everything collapses, because all of those growth factor injections, they didn't just sit there nicely. Her forehead started swelling, and not like, oh, just a little bump. It started protruding outward like a hammerhead shark. But luckily, it deflated, okay? It calmed down, it deflated, and it left a massive dent. Her entire face became swollen, unstable, and she noticed that when she pressed on her forehead, it would literally sink in. Like, it wasn't hard anymore. It didn't just stop there, because her facial nerves compressed so badly that she now has permanent, uncontrollable twitching. And you can see in all her videos, it has a mind of its own. Her face also became misaligned, and she even lost a part of her sense of smell, and she genuinely fears that one day she might even go blind.
6月1号，我从长沙坐飞机来的泰国。我在2020年的时候，额头因为注射过多量的玻尿酸，导致玻尿酸中毒，导致玻尿酸感染，额头大面积的溃烂。当时额头感染了以后，化脓，里面都进行烂了，而且里面都产生积液了。后期进行开刀进行取出，住院了7天。给大家看一下之前的样子，我真的很后悔，真的很后悔。大家以我为戒，千万不要再往脸上打一些什么玻尿酸、童颜针、胶原蛋白等一系列的填充物品，后期真的会很麻烦。你们知道，人体面积感染超过15%，真的就是无力回天了。华佗在世都治不好，我现在真的很担心，我头又晕，我而且还发烧，还恶心。
And it's not like she didn't try to fix it. She went to hundreds of surgeons all over China, begging for help. And every single one of them refused because the damage was just way too severe. It was too risky, too complex.
What I find not funny, haha, but ironic and despicable is that these doctors and plastic surgeons, they had no trouble giving these girls the injections. They probably made so much money doing so. Am I right? But then they turn around and they can't and won't even try to help you. And then probably there's nothing they can legally do, even though it's illegal, because I don't know exactly, Anonymous. I don't know China's laws, and I know they're ridiculous, but I'm guessing that if you tried to say sue the doctor or whatever goes on over there, you'll get in trouble also for using these things that, for even though the doctor injected it, for getting the procedure to begin with. I don't know, man. Oh God, no. 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 I just no. I know people get Botox, and so I'm gonna leave that out. But other than that, I can never just people say, "Oh, this is great," and then next thing you know, I'm having somebody stick a needle in my face. Okay, no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, no, not in Jill's crazy world. Not even in my little nutty world. No.
So she's just now stuck with the face for the rest of her life.
Oh
now,
my
despite
God.
everything, she didn't just disappear from social media. She actually leaned into it even more. Today, she continues posting as an influencer, like talking about her condition, showing the effects, and just vlogging her daily life.
Her
And in many of her
eye.
videos, she does warn people about plastic surgery and even uses herself as an example. Except she says that she'd still rather die than stop. So, Peach, once again, we're giving mixed signals. Of course, netizens were shocked. Her entire story and her face went viral, and she even became like the prime example of the bubble face look. Many netizens even crowned her as a pioneer for paving the wave of that bubble face effect. So after hearing all the dangers about these growth factor injections, you'd probably think it just gets shut down immediately, right? Like illegal injections, people getting completely disfigured. Surely the government stepped in and ended it, right? And yeah, they actually did. The Chinese National Medical Products Administration straight up just said growth factor injections for cosmetic use are completely banned. And on top of that, national media also started exposing these clinics, and doctors came out publicly warning people, and there was like a huge push to stop this trend from spreading. Nice. I wish it was that easy. Even after the ban, these procedures are still happening, but they're just happening underground. And it's not really underground, they're literally just hiding in plain sight. These clinics don't just disappear, they adapt, they rename everything, and they tweak the marketing just enough so it doesn't sound illegal anymore. They have access to growth factor for general use, which means they have access to growth factor injections for illegal use. And people, without doing their research, still fall for it. I mean, you guys, if they can't show proper certification, licensing, or actual medical documentation, you just gotta dip. Remember, a lot of these influencers who are promoting it, they're getting paid. And whatever happens to you is not their responsibility. You know what? I'll tell you what, guys. If you ever think of getting something done to your face, just don't do it. Unless you're looking like me.
Ugh, you look like an oops. What'd I do? StreamYard. Remove. Okay. That was fucking frightening, okay? That's all I have to say about that. Wow. Thank you, Anonymous. I did have some other stuff, but I gonna save the time so I could do more, because I might have some extra time this week. So, but no matter what, I will be back next weekend. I do promise that I will do this every weekend, because it's not just for you guys. Like, you sit on the edge of your seat and wait, but I'll truth is, I enjoy it, and I missed it, and it feels good to have this as a outlet of, not being. I got stuck in like a cycle, like, a rut cycle, and I just it's you don't always want to be there, you know. So this was fantastic, and I missed you all so much. But I do want to talk for a second. When who brought it up? Was it Frenette about the castor oil? Absolutely. I have a thing of it, and it is very thick. So okay, so what I did is I got a pretty big bottle of, well, I used to just use like a little bottle and do nothing with it but use it for my eyelashes. That's it. But now, I don't do that. I can't do it every night, but because there's other like little things I do. So what I made, I bought like the empty bottles from Amazon. So like I got 2 empty bottles, and they're like brown, so they're, you know, good. They got a good dropper, they're good quality. I'm gonna actually add them to my good Amazon finds and show you, and all that. But anyway, so what I did a lot, I had a research and everything, and a lot of times the best thing to do is at nighttime to use vitamin C. I use Good Molecules, okay? It's cheap, effective, and I have no complaints. It absolutely works, and it's like a cream. So, but it absorbs very well. And you put that on, and then like I made like a little mixture with castor oil, a little bit of rose hip oil, and then a couple of drops, a few drops of I'm sorry, frankincense. And you know, mixed it up, and I'm not talking like a full whole big 2-ounce bottle, okay? I'm just saying like a little bit of the bottle has that mixture I put together. And I also make sure that I put everything that needs to be absorbed into my skin within like I try to do it all within a minute and a half, like they say, but it doesn't always work out like that. But I don't like go and do something and then come back and do it, you know. I work on it. Salmon se I actually use a Axolot. I use a serum from Medicube, the pink serum. I do use that. Um also, but you know, um so when on the nights that I use the castor oil, what I on my face, I make sure that I take a cup and I put, you know, very like warm tap water in it, not a lot, and then I put the bottle in there to get warmed up, because if it's warm, it will absorb easier. So while I'm doing my face, I let that, like washing my face and stuff, I let that warm up. Then when I'm done, I pat my face and I put the vitamin C, like they say, and then I put that on there, because they say that if you use it with those ingredients, um, you have a like better chance of it getting in, and you know, with collagen growth and all that. But the one thing I have to say about the castor oil is, yes, your skin is so nice, and also it it feels so good when you go and clean your face, like rinse your face, like in the shower or whatever. That's what it is, PDRN. You're right. I think that's what it is, PDRN. Um, yeah. So Vaseline rose lip treatment comes in a squeeze tube now. I love where'd that come from? Does it though? I didn't know they had a lip. I always keep Vaseline in, and the other thing is the CeraVe healing ointment. Oh my God, put that on your lips before you go to bed. Because it has ceramides in it. It's like almost half petroleum jelly. It's like 45% petroleum jelly, and then the rest is like ceramides and stuff like that. It has like a bunch of skin healing stuff, and it also locks in moisture. It has hyaluronic acid in it, stuff like that. And so it was a real yes. Oh, salty. I hate those things. It's like I can remember having one of them for maybe it was Vaseline lip stuff, but I remember, and I just first of all, like say you're like out and about. Okay, yes, I have sanitizer in my like the side of my car door, but like you might be inside somewhere, or whatever. Who the hell wants to put their fingers in something that after you've touched stuff that other people touched? And you get my drift. They could have wiped their nose, their runny nose or something. I actually saw that once, and then I was supposed to touch that door, and I couldn't do it. I just stood there. They probably thought I was absolutely bonkers. But no, I saw it happen, and I wasn't touching the door. Period. So, um, somehow I got in. I don't even remember how. It was just humiliating. But I don't care. I'm not touching it. But the point is, sometimes we don't see that shit. So, and then you're putting your finger in the thing. No, tube. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Guys, I'm freaking out. It's too heavy for me to use daily. I break out already. I use it with a vitamin C too. Yes, you're actually, they say that's the best thing to do, is to put the vitamin C on. And the castor oil is heavy, and so like I said, I put the rose hip in it, and also I warm it up a little bit, not microwaving it or anything, just like let it sit in warm, like the bottle sit in warm water for a little, just while you're doing the other stuff. And then it just is so much easier to work with, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's really great. And I've also been using coconut oil on my skin and like on my body, and I really am enjoying that. Enjoying, that didn't sound right. But I like it. And people think you're gonna smell like you're not gonna smell like coconuts or anything like that. And I'm testing a new body wash, Aveeno, uh coconut and shea butter. And so far I like it. I've always used the Dove, always, but I decided, let me try something different, just I don't know. And I need some vitamin C. It's supposed to be good for loose skin. Like, when you say loose skin, do you mean like body skin? If you're talking about that, you might want to look into vitamin C, like not okay on the tummy. Okay, if I were you, when it comes to that, I would use vitamin C like orally. Do you know what I'm saying? Like inside your body and not so much on it. you can do both if you want, but I truly think that you'd be best off doing it that way, you know, like get a supplement, a vitamin C supplement. Yes, Fernet, it's so great. I mean, literally great. One time I took a shower and but I took it kind of late. Like I took it, I don't know, like I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, let's say, right? And I did all that, and then um the next day the water, I screwed up. I forgot they were shutting the water, the hot what there was going to be no hot water from like 9 a.m. on, and I missed that time. So I didn't get to take a shower that morning. Luckily, I took that shower at 1 o'clock, so you know it wasn't like I was dirty, but being still clean, the I was still very soft, but I did put a little extra on, and it was still good. No, I don't have to wash my hands after applying it. Applying what? And it smells so good. Oh, the coconut oil? The castor and the PDRN. What PDRN do you use, Axelot? Like what do you, where the hell are you? There you are. What do you use? Yes, what kind of salmon semen are you using? One time I said that to my dad. I'm like, yes, I ordered salmon. My salmon semen is gonna be here, and he goes, "What are you gonna do with it?" And I said, "I'm going to mate with it." I said, "And make a hybrid." I said, "It's skincare. I'm gonna put it on my face." He goes, "Ugh." No, bitch, you missed my comment. Oh, I bought a hemp. Yes, yes, yes. I remember, and I also remember the Dr. Bronner's, and it's in my save for later section in Amazon. Yes. Um, Hemp's body lotion, and I love it. It's expensive, but I like it. And because it isn't greasy. Oh, yes, I feel you. There's a lot of lotions that, like, you just can't get it to go all the way in, like, get in. Shut up, skank. I said skank to her, and she's like, I haven't heard that word since God knows when. It's by a parent. Oh, it's by a parent and a serum. It goes on nice. I used, well, been using the Medicube brand. They're just the serum. Do you mind if I ask you how much it like uh like what does it come in? An ounce, like most things? And if so, like how much is it? Yeah, that's what Fernet, that's what I did. I went back though to a lot of old school skincare, like Vaseline type stuff. Like, okay, yeah, I use the other one, like I was just talking about, but yes, I'll always have Vaseline on deck. But and unfortunately, they had changed the oil of not oil. I'm sorry. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? God, help me. The stuff that back in the day, everybody's always used to take off their makeup. Um, it's a cream. Oh my Lord. I can't even think of it. You put it on your face and you're supposed to wipe it off with a tissue. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The hell, I can't think of it. Yeah, that's cold cream. Thank you, Salty. Yes, that's how much the one I got was, 20. Pond's cold cream. Yep, exactly. And it's absolutely like so like they changed the ingredients so it's not the same Pond's cold cream that, like, let's say our grandmothers used or whatever, but I had used it a few years ago and it's still very good, you know. And yeah, I just, like I said in another video, a while ago, people said, like, what do you use on your skin? I'm very basic now. I used to have this bang production, but now just CeraVe, my serums, and CeraVe. And no, I do not spend a whole bunch of money. Oh, Palmolive has a cold cream. Gel face wash. Use them? What the hell's use them? Oh, I think I know what you were trying to say. Ponds. It was Pond. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, Ponds is fantastic, and I always loved like watching the old movies and like especially All About Eve. Betty Davis is sitting there, and her vanity taking off her makeup with the cold cream. I don't know what it is. I have a thing about vanities. Don't ask. Don't ask. I use Cetaphil unscented. Oh, let's put that one up. What the hell is it? I use, and that's funny. I use CeraVe. It's basically almost the same. Unscented Vaseline and now castor oil. Good, fantastic. That's it, and that's all. Coconut shea butter. Yum. You're soft and you smell good all day. Yes, absolutely. Um, You don't like the smell of cocoa butter? I do. I love it. I heard a dermatologist say castor oil is the only one that does anything. Yes, I've heard like, but some people are saying so many things though now about castor oil, and I'm gonna be honest, I just use it for my skin. I'm not gonna use it like thinking that, oh, I did use it as, I'm not gonna lie, I used it as a laxative. I will take a tablespoon of it and it does work, okay, like a lot better than you know, anything else, and you're not going to be doubled over in pain. Oh, look at that, we were both saying that, Ronnie. It is. It absolutely is. And no, you but castor oil does stuff, and I use it sometimes by itself, but sometimes what I'll do is I'll dot my low, like, I know it's weird, but I'll dot moisturizer around my face, then I'll take the castor oil and like squirt it like on my face, and I'll rub it all in together just because it helps carry it. You know what I mean? Like, because it's so thick and so hard to get into your skin, you know? Um, but yeah, it's great. It's like a very good oil. I think they say that what's her name used castor oil. What is wrong with me today? I can't think of anybody's name. Uh Forget it. The old she was like a queen or something. And hey, stupid round eye, you came in on the salmon semen. You never know what you're gonna learn over here. Pina colada butt lotion. Is no one ready to party? Ah, stupid round eye, you came in at the end. Um, oh, Queen Elizabeth played her. Oh, come on, guys. What is her name? Oh my God. Ugh, Jesus. Stupid round eye. Who was the Cleopatra? Thank you, Salty Peach. Yes, they say Cleopatra used it. Yeah, stupid round eye came in on with salmon semen, laxative, castor oil, and God knows what else. But thank you. Yeah, it's just we have the weirdest conversations, don't we, over here? Anyway, I'm going to call it. Don't want to use up my hours that I have a month, so I could be back. Okay, so anywho, uh, Fernette, I love you. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I really had a good time, and it is very inspiring. And I will be back. Yes, I will as soon as I can. I have medications to take, and I have yet to even eat today. Um, oh no, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I do. I almost want to cry. Why do I have these in my ears? So I can hear myself in stereo? God, that's conceited. Um, uh, Anywho, so yeah. Um, I will see you guys next weekend. I could probably do Saturday next weekend because there's two reasons why I didn't do it yesterday like I thought. But yeah, but I'm here and I will be here on usually the weekends. Okay, so everybody have a really great rest of your weekend, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, thank you. Bye, guys.